Oof. Well, I should have brought more tea. Well, it's iced tea, but not the point. Well, it's iced tea, but not the point. Well, okay, yeah. Tea's tea, cold or warm. Okay, now we started, and you've been starting with that. Well, that's why I kept you going. That's why I kept you talking. I was like, keep going. Say something random or something, then we can start. Your fake cry gets me every time. Your fake cry gets me every time. I don't know. Look, I can't hear my. I can't hear my mouth. No, I got cat hair. I had cat hair in my mouth. Oh my god, I knew you were gonna say that. Anyway, I think we should explain what we're gonna do, I guess. I mean, it doesn't have to exactly stay on this topic, but. Well, okay. So, last night, I don't know, was bored watching random videos, and I stumbled upon a video, which you can check out in the description. I purposely put it there, and what inspired me to do this. It's nothing really, it was just such a, like, it was a joke, not joke video, but pretty much there used to be this, well, I guess it still exists, thing called Dare. The whole, war on drugs thing, etc., made in, like, 70s, 80s, or, um, yeah, however, Dare was, I think, started, I think, in Los Angeles. That video kind of goes more in touch with it, but pretty much it starts in Los Angeles, the, police department wanting to inform kids to, not do drugs. And it kind of went widespread. And ultimately, it was complete utter failure because it didn't make a difference at all whatsoever. In fact, some. Was it from our time period? It was like 80s, 90s era. It was from the 80s, 90s era. Usually. Gnarly. Sorry. Um, but ultimately, it was a failure. It didn't really do anything, or sometimes it actually encouraged kind of kids to start drugs. Not like forcefully, like, but it was just the ad campaigns and things like that were just kind of stupid. How they went about it, it was not good. Like I said, the video kind of goes more in touch with it if you want to see more. But I want to go in more detail about just how I think media portrays a lot of things nowadays, because there's still obviously anti-drug, cigarettes campaigns nowadays still. And I was thinking about how, like, I could care less for them. I think nowadays, now they're more going for the scare tactic. No, and I don't mind. Like, it's just I feel like scare tactic doesn't work either, though. Because if you're trying to scare people, it's just kind of pointless. That's yeah. Yeah, and probably we'll touch upon that. Hmm. Yeah, and like I think we'll touch about that a bit too. But ultimately, just how media and like schools and stuff like that portray a lot of like important topics and like sensitive topics. Like school shootings and stuff like that, and just gun violence in general. Um, Mm. uh, well, yeah, it's interesting, and that's why I kind of wanted to bring you up here, Gus, because I mean, we're from different, completely different states, so obviously how people handle things is different, and I think it's cool to see the widespread of what people do. I mean, obviously media is all round, but like schools, it's kind of hard to pinpoint what they do because it's like I can say one thing, but you school that did something else completely. You know. But yeah, pretty much most of the topic discussion. It's not just about. We're not just gonna talk about the whole drug use. We're gonna talk about like a lot of things. We'll even. Well, shut up. We're not trying to be like colorful warfare here. We're just all over the place, also, but we can be. So sorry. But it's not gonna just be about drugs. We can go like sexual education. I know that's another issue too. Again, gun violence, mental health. Just anything really. Doesn't mean we have to stay on topic. We can talk about other things too, but that's just kind of the main, I guess, topic of the video. Doesn't mean it doesn't can't stray away or not. But as I was saying, like I said, like how media portrays like drug use, it's kind of weird, and I feel like especially with like marijuana now, it's even weirder because literally it's legalized in like a lot of places. Marijuana use. Yeah, well, yeah, that's California for you. um, yeah, I've seen that one. Yeah, but yeah. I think Washington also. I think. Yeah. Mm. That's pretty cool, actually. That's. Hmm. Yeah. It's interesting because even then, with the legalization of marijuana, I remember when it happened, like 2016, like 2017 era, and like people were talking about it a lot. And the one thing is the drug. We have this thing called Red Ribbon. I cannot help to not do the ribbon. Red Ribbon Week. I can't help but to do the whipping thing on like just term because I love jokingly saying that. But pretty much, it's like a whole week of talking about drug use is important. People die for it. No, actually though. No, we have a pretty much drug anti drug thing for a whole week. Like I don't know why. Like I understand doing it in like elementary, even to middle school, but high school just seems kind of pointless at that point. But whatever. Well, we do. No, no, you always can cuss on this channel. I don't care. Serious topic thing. Yeah. Well, no, it actually kind of doesn't. It proves the point that it's a serious issue. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I definitely agree with that. Have them learn the lesson faster rather than. For them. Mm. 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 Oh yeah. Mm. Um. Mm. No, there's evidence out there. Yeah, that's yeah, it yeah. Mhm. The plant like just itself that way. That isn't touched with anything else. No, yeah. Mm. Mm. It, I mean, it's really rare to find someone who actually like smokes it for like for actual reasons. Yeah. It's actually insane how easy it is. Actually, the might not actually this would, but like Dan, from Game Grumps actually said it's so easy to do. You can literally say, like that you have this quote unquote problem, and they'll just give it to you. It's that bad. I feel like they really should control that. Because they want to make money. So ultimately, at the end of the day. So, but yeah. I mean, it's yeah, I guess a form of peer pressure, which is kind of, I guess, ironic in a way. The fact that people are peer pressured to do these drugs sometimes. uh, no, I mean, yeah, I totally agree. I feel like though schools, I mean, again, I don't know. My school did the fear factor, but even then, I feel like they did it so much they never, you know, tried going for new facts or new information. They always just repeated, which I get is fine. The information's there. But I feel like if you keep telling people the same information they already heard before, they're just gonna numb it out. And I feel like if you tell people new information, it'll like be like, oh, I didn't know that. That's new. And that's something I've heard before. Instead of just reading whatever copy and paste thing you've always have for every year. I understand they don't like the whole. Oh, I'm not saying they don't not like addressing it, but I feel like they don't like that their teaching time for whatever they're doing is being interrupted by this. I feel like, which I think sucks. At least that's how I feel like my school was, because I felt like they're like, oh, it's wasting my teaching time and what I want to teach, for the class. And it's like I think they purposely try pushing it as fast as they can the topic before just going back to whatever they're doing. I don't think they care enough for it. I think, like I said, it's just I feel like it's like almost like a script they read off of every single class period, every single year, which sucks. I feel like that's what I meant. I think originally it's not the fact of, oh, it's a dumb idea. It's not a dumb idea. It should be talked about. like you said, it's a very important topic. Not even just marijuana, just cigarette use or like even vaping. People are so blind to that of vaping being bad. It's really insanely awful. How many people? It was so bad to the point that people were vaping so much that they had to like every so often like check security us to see if we had any like vape pens or anything like that. Like for at least the freshmen, it usually was. I mean, I'm sure other kids did it, not just freshmen, but it seemed like the new cool trend. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Uh, God, yeah, it's yeah, it's awful. Uh, I had someone actually on like I was on the school bus at one point, and literally the person who was sat next to me was like was had a vape like right next to me doing it, not hiding it really well. I mean, all the thing they were doing is like ducking down so the bus driver can see. Like, you idiot! I'm right here. I should have said something just to get his stupid, self to be caught. But I just wasn't into it that morning. I was so tired. I wanted to get to school and be done for the day already. But literally, just doing it on the bus like we were idiots. I like no one else could like smell that or like see the smoke. Mhm. Wait a minute. Oh, jeez. Ah! What is it doing? Hold on. Sorry. It's acting kind of weird all of a sudden. Gus, can you hear me? I think something's bugging out. Hold on. Let's see. Sorry, folks. It's being weird. I apologize. Sorry, it acted weird. I apologize for that. It cut you out, I think. Or I think it's still cutting. It cut you out, I think. I apologize for that. It's acting weird. Discord. They're having issues recently. Yeah, you're saying. Well, talking about vaping. So. Here, uh, split in half. It worst part is it's something that was originally was gonna be used for good, now being turned for bad. It was supposed to be a way for well, it doesn't help that originally it was advertised as just oh, it's just water vapor, quote unquote. It's not doing anything, but it not though. It's I think even worse than cigarettes actually. I think it has even more chemicals to it because it's a liquid. Well, because it's like I think too is the fact of again it was originally used to be a way of like quit smoking, but people I guess again got addicted to that. Yeah, I think I remember that. Yeah. Mm-mm. No. You shouldn't huff anything, really. Mm. Yeah. It's. Mm. Anyway, I think we should move on. I think we should try getting to the. Oh no, I mean, anyone go ahead, but I mean, maybe later. But like, I kind of want to move on to other topics. Originally, this one I want to go into is mental health, or mental illness, of how media again and schools, deal with it. This one's actually interesting because media. I was like looking around in it a little bit, and apparently media does a very terrible job at it. God awful. Cause mostly with mental health, they media, TV shows, yeah, movies, etc. do a terrible job at it. Because mostly what they do is pretty much make it over the top and make it very quote unquote stereotypical, you know, and they don't actually do enough research to really put time and effort. I'm not saying every show or movie you're not gonna handle it. It's just mostly known that it just doesn't, talk about it well, which is pretty sad considering. If you have any examples of like anything you've seen, maybe you can mention it or something. Good or bad example. Oh boy, this one yeah, is very infamous for it. It yeah. Suppose I mean I haven't seen the show. I've only heard things, but it romanticizes the whole concept of like depression and everything. Mm. Oh, it's trying to cut out a bit. Sorry. I think Discord's just having an issue. Oh man, I think it's completely cut again. Oh Jesus, hold on. I am going to check something real quick. Yeah, you saw that. Sorry, it's reacting weird. Discord. No, I think it's both. And hold on, I'm trying to see if Discord's having like any problems right now, which would suck. Middle stream. The internet seems to be acting weird itself, but I don't think that's the problem. I think it's just I'm streaming at the same time, which doesn't help. I apologize. This is very inconvenient. We'll be right back, though, I promise. Yeah, I'm still checking Discord status just in case. Just really quick. In case if it's. I thought mine already updated it. Well, okay, maybe not. Alright. Okay. I'll be right back, guys. I'll probably just leave the stream running for a bit. It'll just be awkwardly quiet. But yeah. Okay, let's see if that did anything or not. Oh god, Jesus. Okay, I think we're back. Hopefully. So, 13 reasons why. Originally, yeah. Uh, you're fine. I get that. I understand that. Well, okay, it depends what it is, but. Good God, fun. Make me not look like a saint here. Okay, yeah. Like, I wouldn't do that either, to be honest. That just sounds like a lot. Mhm. That's really true, actually. Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. Actually, what I should have done is put the suicide hotline on here. Because there is people out there to help too. Just I wanted to put that out there. If you are needing help and you need someone to talk to, or you know, going through a rough time, there's people out there. Yeah, I'm trying to look that up right now. Okay, thank you. Um, but no, yeah, yeah, totally. But like, yeah, and I'll also probably put it in the description too. But please don't, yeah, like this, yeah, don't in your life. There is people out there who want to help. There are people who care, even if it doesn't seem like it. There are people, and my friend like I said this at one point in time. Like there's, you hit rock bottom, and when you think, you know, you're at the lowest, you usually can go back up from that. So, Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm just typing it down. I think you can see it, or at least it'll take some time. Well, I'm not. Oh, you know what I meant. I'm putting the suicide hotline part. I have to at least write that. I gotta put that down. People, otherwise it's gonna be just a random number. I mean, I know we were talking about it, but still. God. No, I get that totally, but yeah. Also, I'm gonna quickly go on this too. School should also do a better job at being okay with mental health days, because some people do sometimes need to take a break from school, considering how much you know people have to do. I should have changed the color of it. Oh well. Oh, you can. Okay. Yeah. So. Oh, yeah. I'm not looking back. Sorry at my moving around. I'm sorry that I took so long. I just was debating where I wanted to put it. But well, you want me to make it better, bigger? Huh? How do you make it black though? I'm trying to change it to color, but it won't set the color. It's like not wanting to change the color, and I have no clue why. I, I do. Coordinate. Shut up. I don't want to make a new one because I feel stupid for that. If I have to, I will, but it's not changing color, and I don't know why. Hmm? I don't know. Seems like I'm doing so much work for. I don't know. Come on, change it to black. Why aren't you changing black? Well, it's not for nothing. I understand that. Cause okay, hold on. Can I rename you? No, that only renames the text. Oh wait, hold on. What if I can do it from here? Why can't you change color from here? Okay, let me do that then. Okay, I'm gonna redo it. Well, no, you can. Can you change the color of it? It's not wanting to change color. Okay. You know what? If you need us to read it out loud. I have it. Anyway, let's. You go for it. Yeah. Uh. Mhm. Yes. True. It's different. Yeah, for different countries. Um. Yeah, I actually like that they do have a text thing. That's actually convenient considering there's people like me who are kind of uncomfortable talking on the phone, so it kind of helps, being able to just text. I feel like so. Yeah. Anyway, I think it's time to move past this part because we were talking about it long. I think enough. Obviously, if like I said, you want to talk more about it, you're here. And also, like I said, we have the text and phone number we provided. So, I think it's gonna be an interesting one to go for. But I feel like sexual education is an interesting one, cause yeah, I don't know, sexual education is superbly weird. I think media wise, usually media usually just describes how schools portray of how they teach it. Usually they don't like do anything themselves. So pretty much school usually the media just usually portrays what schools do. So I guess more along the lines it's how schools teach it. Um, and this one kind of goes differently, especially with like again different schools and definitely different countries also. But in religions, yes, sometimes yeah. Uh, but do you want to experience? You want to talk about your experience with it? Just what you learned from it. Yes, if you want to. Sorry, coming up. Mm. Yes. Yeah, you don't have to go. You don't have to go into detail. Yeah, obviously. Ooh, or female, female. Hmm, interesting. Yeah, I actually like that point, considering it's different. Maturely go in detail. Yeah. I mean, you're doing the best you can. I mean, yeah. I didn't really know what. I'm gonna be honest. You had to give me lesson, yeah. I had to get. Had to get pictures. Just kidding. Mm, Again, that kind of describes what my education system was. Pretty much, yeah. I think you're like just over a year older than me. So, yeah. No, yeah. Hmm. Mm. Yeah. Yeah. The thing is, I think here's the thing too. Is that I think it's also different in each state. I think what the law requires how much information you're supposed to put out there, how you're supposed to go about it. I think how strict it is. I think it's supposed to be. I don't know where. I don't know if we have one or not. I don't know if California has one or not. Mm. I mean, yeah. I I think the problem is I think people aren't comfortable with the topic, even though I don't think people really should be because everyone's human. Everyone has, you know, well, okay, not everyone's the same bits, but the point is everyone has a reproductive system, and that's the point. That's the end of the day. Yeah, like yeah, my high school did. I didn't even learn really much until high school, which even then they didn't really do much. They just kind of like ultimately explain what sexual transmitted diseases were, you know, a bit, but they never really went into detail how the reproductive system works or what it did. They just handed us textbooks and they were done. The problem is, I think it was because it was our gym teachers that had taught us this kind of stuff, which are gym teachers. And yeah, no offense, but I think the worst people to teach you kind of stuff like that. You think they'd be the best, but they're not. They're just not. But yeah, but again, Gus taught me most of a lot of stuff, and I appreciate it. People out there actually are okay with teaching me these things and not think I'm a complete and utter idiot for not learning it. Jesus, God, Mo. I don't know either, but it was there. But yeah, schools I think need to be more comfortable about it and definitely need to talk about it. In a mature way and make sure you know kids get the education about it than what they need. So then nobody can be like me or even worse. Hold on, Gus. 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 Hold on. Give it a second. My thing's going weird. Okay, there we go. Now you can, I think, continue your point. Yeah, correct. Yeah, little factoid. But no, you're good. I think we can move on. From that, I think what we're at now is, I think, just, I guess, a little summary of what we learned today, kids. What we learned today, kids, is that education system kind of fails us, and so does media, in a way. Not entirely, but close enough. I know some teachers and things could probably do better than others, but I think overall, for what we learned, is that they don't do it well enough, I guess. I feel like they should do better jobs at it, explaining these certain topics with us, pretty much, going into more detail and how drugs work, and how you should do it, and really emphasize that. How media should actually look into research of how to represent mental health, so people can actually feel more equal and understand it. And, schools should actually be more, talking about mental health awareness, and the, being okay if a kid takes a day off, just to have a day just to refresh their mind and everything, just to feel better, because sometimes we need it. Sometimes school's just stressing people out, especially if you have, like, lots of classes, then yeah. And, yeah. I mean, got anything else you want to say, Gus? Just wrap it up or whatever. No, that's true. That's a true thing. Um, okay. Well, no, that's totally fine. Don't be. Know that there's help. Uh, true. But, yeah. Anyway, so, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I know this is kind of weirder stream than I usually do. It's kind of more on the serious-ish side. I know we joked around a bit, but it is definitely more serious. This is what we went under. I just kind of wanted to talk about this. Next time, I'll make a fun, happy whatever stream our usual stupid selves. You know, might be actually Dragon Ball's Universe too because I got it recently and Gus wants to play it and stream it. Is that right, Gus? um, but yeah, but wait, what? You cut for a second. What? You have something important? Oh, you cut or something. And maybe you just were agreeing. But yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. Still, liked if you liked it, disliked if you disliked it, and subscribe. Please subscribe to Gus. He actually was very helpful for this topic, considering he's, has his own experiences and very knowledgeable about these topics also. So please subscribe to his channel, aka Color for Warfare. And yeah, yeah, that's true. I was not that short notice. I told you last night. I wanted to do this. I told you we were gonna do. You could have said. You could have said that you had to do math, but it's fine. Also, look at the video I said at the beginning that pretty much inspired the idea. It's a weird way to get that